All right, now we have head coach Rob Watt, center fielder Josh Kabayama, game one starting pitcher Carson Gibson. Coach, opening statement on today.
Yeah, I mean, this place, I tell you, it's a last day nightmare for me. No, it's boys played great today. I mean, you get down to this part of the tournament, and there's nothing but quality teams remaining. And I mean, Georgia College, I mean, they were the best team here since day one. I think that they proved it. They played the best in this. I don't think there's any question about it. Those guys played with a lot of life, a lot of energy. You can tell that they're a tight-knit group, and they're dangerous right now. Okay, anybody who they're going to play has got their hands full. That's for sure. So, very well deserved. Nolan and his coaching staff and those guys did a great job. But yeah, we were running on fumes a little bit today, but Carson gave us a really good start, which helped us. Like yesterday, I was talking about Matt Poole. Carson gave us a good start that helped us save some bullets and kind of kept the bullpen to where it was still usable, where it wasn't stretched out. So, yeah, we just couldn't get the time to hit when we needed it. Had our chances, so we got nobody to blame but ourselves. But I was very, very pleased the boys showed up and played their tails off today.
Carson, game one. I mean, battled with some injuries this season. You know, give your team a good, strong 6 innings and trust your defense behind you with 12 timeouts. How did it feel today?
It felt great. I mean, I knew the game plan. Just execute my pitches, trust my defense, try to get my boys to another game, keep going. I mean, that's what I did, and just trusting my team. Felt good.
Coach, I mean, you're playing back-to-backs all year. I mean, how'd you feel the team performed in the Georgia College game overall? I mean, you definitely gave yourself.
I thought it was a great game. I mean, that's a postseason game all the way. You know, everything riding on every play. I thought both teams took care of the baseball pretty good. You know, both pitchers were executing. I mean, they weren't spraying the ball around. So the doubleheader part, that's not a problem for a Division II baseball player. They're accustomed to that. So I don't think that's anything out of the ordinary. In fact, over the break, we were actually practicing at 10 a.m. For just such an occasion, to where the boys were up and we were just kind of moving around a little earlier a few days of the week, just to make sure that if a day like this arose where we got pushed back for weather, we'd be ready for it. So I thought they played great. I mean, 1 run, that's it. So.
Josh, 4 for 4 today. I mean, what was working well for you at the plate in this game?
I know that just kept things simple today, moved easy, and you know, when you're playing on house money, you got 1 life left. You just got to play free and have fun. It's just a game after all. So, you know what? I'm proud of our team. I'm proud of our guys. Our pitchers gave us a shot today and came up a little short, but yeah, I mean, proud of all the guys and proud of all the guys this year.
You know, just reflecting on the season as a whole, Josh. I know you're a little bit emotional right now, but earning a starting spot, you know, Rob, Coach Watt trusting you in center field, even enough to move Bubba over to right, to trust you to be the general out there. I mean, how did it feel? I mean, it's hard to reflect in the moment as the season's over, but how did it feel this year?
I mean, I just can't give enough thanks to these guys, and they really they put a lot of trust in me, and you know, I wasn't always there for them, but they kept running me out and kept giving me a shot, and you know, I just did my best to play for the guys, and it was a close-knit group, so it was a lot of fun all year, and every guy was bought in. Some things just didn't go our way, and it is what it is, but I wouldn't change a thing. I had a lot of fun all year, and you know what, playing center field for this team is an honor, and yeah.
Coach, I'd be remiss to ask about Vito, 3 for 5 against Georgia College. I mean, probably the lifeblood of this team, second all-time, lead them here in hits, first all-time in runs scored. I mean, a true program guy.
What a special guy. One of the best, for sure. It was funny because he's been wearing his oven mitt, and I heard him talking to Coach Massey before this last game, and he said he asked Jackson to carry his oven mitt out to him out to first base instead of him having it in his back pocket. And he said, I haven't been hit too good with me taking it up to the plate, so we need to switch it up. And I said, you need a hit today? And he said, yeah. And there was a dime in North Greenville's helmet rack. And I said, put this in your back pocket. I said, you get plenty of hits today. And he put it in his back pocket. And it's just a funny story. I mean, he's one of the best kids I've ever coached. He's one of the he makes you feel really good when he's up at the plate. I'm gonna really miss him.
And Coach, I'd be remiss to ask me, it's a standard for this program to be at this stage, 20th time in program history making the tournament, not the end goal, but how do you look forward to next year, the fact that you're losing 19 seniors?
I think, well, it's not uncommon for us to graduate a good chunk of guys with the amount of transfer students that we get. We're moving on from some really good players, but you know, the goal every year is to make it to this place, you know, this tournament, without having to win the conference, and that goal's not going to change. I mean, this is by far and away, in my opinion, the best conference in Division II baseball. I don't think anybody in this room anyway will argue with that. Yeah, we just got to retool or reload. I'm not interested in rebuilding. I'm interested in reloading. So we got a hefty summer ahead of us, I guess you could say.
And Coach, just a few thoughts on EJ and Landon, what they've meant to this program.
Landon Choboy,
Yes.
he's a postseason stud, man. He's a hitter. He grinds at bats. He's a kid that you always feel like he's going to put the bat on the ball. He's a ball player, man. I just a little bit of a throwback, you know. And Eric Johnson, God, I wish somebody would give him a chance. I mean, 6'7" lefty with that type of talent. He's been our ace for 2 years, and that's going to be a tough one to watch walk out the door. But what a stud!
And just one more on Bubba. I mean, really has grown over his time here, and these last 2 years has really delivered for you.
You said lifeblood earlier. If Vito's the lifeblood, then I guess Bubba's the heartbeat. I think he's the true consummate leader of this team. He's one of the best human beings I've ever been around. And
Thank you, Coach.